Hello, my name is Modupe. I'll be talking on improving environmental quality through sustainable revitalization of slums. Basically, we are going to be looking at what sustainable revitalization of slums is, how slums build up, and we'll also consider two case studies for the project. Okay. Firstly, how are slums created? It usually starts from rural urban migration, which then leads to overpopulation in the urban areas, which then leads to slum creation. And when slums are created, there are two options available, either slum upgrade or slum clearance. In the project, we are going to be looking at three different keywords. The first is eco slum clearance project, the second is sustainable revitalization of slums, and the third is self-help programs. The method that is used in the project is literature search and case study search. The first case study is the Zatari refugee camp, which is situated in Jordan, and the second is the Durban slum settlement, which is in South Africa. Environmental quality, basically the state of the environment before slums are created and then after slum settlements are created. The environment consists of the water, the land, and the air. When slum settlements are created, it leads to the pollution of both the land, the water, and air, which then leads to severe degradation. Okay, just to explain this part, we'll be looking at these two maps. If you look at the first world map, it talks of it shows the areas of the world which are overpopulated, and then looking at the second map, it shows the areas in the world which have severe either soil or environmental degradation. If we try to compare both maps, we'll see that okay. Okay, like I said earlier, the parts of the world which have high population densities are the same parts on the second map which have high or severe soil or environmental degradation, which that's to show the impact of overpopulation and slum settlements on the environment. This picture shows the impact of slum settlements on land. We can see the substandard housing and the way the environment looks. There's the impact of slum settlements on water. And the third slide shows the impact of slum settlements on air, both in the means of transportation, in cooking means or energy used for cooking, and also the refuse burning that takes place in most slum settlements. And then sustainable revitalization of slums. What's sustainable revitalization of slums? In simple words, we can just say some settlements or programs which are put in place to make some settlements look better, which do not harm the environment. That's basically what sustainable revitalization of slums is. Upgrading slums and improving living conditions in slum settlements in a way that the environment is unharmed. The first case study is the Zatari Syrian refugee settlement camp, which is located in Jordan. This case study was chosen not because it's a slum settlement, but because there are similar features between refugee settlements and slum settlements. In this refugee settlement, the kind of revitalization strategy that was used in this slum settlement was providing renewable energy for them and also providing biomass hubs for clean cooking fuels. This camp is located in Jordan and it's considered as one of the biggest refugee settlement camps in the world. And because of the revitalization strategy that was used, it is now seen as one of the biggest, and if not the biggest the biggest renewable energy provided in a refugee camp. This picture shows the PV panels that are located in the refugee camp, and also biogas, which is providing clean fuels from waste, from animal waste and food waste, was also provided in the camp to make cheap and accessible cooking gas available. And then the second case study is the Durban slum settlement, which is located in South Africa. In this slum settlement, the main revitalization strategy that was used is participation of the slum residents themselves. It was easier to the slum upgrade in this project was easier because they were able to involve the participation of the slum settlement, which made it easier and cheaper. The money that would have been used to provide luxury homes for just a few people was the exact same budget was used to provide electricity, clean water, and healthy and better living conditions for a wider range of people. And this picture shows the the success of the project after the slum upgrade was implemented. And then we'll be looking at how sustainable revitalization can be implemented. There are steps that ensures successful revitalization of slums. The first is slum and forest management. The second is waste and recycling management. There is energy efficiency, there is water and freshwater management, there is air quality conservation, and there is adaptation and mitigation of climate change. If all these strategies are put in place, it will ensure a successful revitalization project. And also, when it comes to slum upgrading or sustainable revitalization of slums, there are do's and don'ts, of which one of the do's is establishing or enabling institutional frameworks involving all partners. As everyone associated with the slum should be involved. The investors, the slum residents, everyone should be involved in order to ensure a very successful revitalization project. And one of the important don'ts when it comes to slum upgrade or sustainable revitalization is assuming that the slum will disappear automatically with economic growth. Economic growth is not a yardstick for slums to be eradicated. Real work has to be put in place, real participation has to be put in place for slums settlements to be eradicated, or should I say improved or upgraded. The SWOT analysis was also considered when it comes to revitalization of slums. Among the strengths, improved environmental quality and also awareness is created when sustainable revitalization is made successful. And under the weaknesses, the lack of proper education in most slum settlements leads to illiteracy of slum dwellers, which can be a hindrance in understanding the proposed project. Another weakness is the lack of willingness of slum dwellers to participate in the project. Under the opportunities which come with sustainable revitalization of slums is improving settlement conditions and bringing about the existence of a revitalization policy. Then under the threats, one very big threat in most slum settlement projects is the change of government, which in most cases results in halted projects and lack of investment, insufficient supply of land for the project. In conclusion, unless the slum dwellers' current needs, requirements, opinions, and expectations in regards to the future are well defined, sustainable revitalization cannot be successfully realized. In this study, the limitation is providing specific revitalization strategies specific to individual slums and informal settlements based on their economic, social, and location differences. Further studies should be carried out to provide feasible and easily implementable sustainable revitalization strategies. So basically that's it for sustainable revitalization of slum settlements. Thank you for listening.